Hello, welcome to Appliance Master Live. I'm Bill, and today we're going to continue our series with grilling. So, focusing on your grill for early spring here, so you can get in good shape and practice up for a fun, spring, summer, and even autumn. We are going to also, if there's questions that you don't have answered here, or if you want to find out more about us, you can go to appliancemaster.com. Appliancemaster.com. You can contact us there in several different ways. You can also schedule an appointment service call online, and you can also do the old-fashioned way and call 800-752-7123. Today, we're going to be focusing on tips and for grilling seafood outside here. So, when you're working with seafood, there's a couple. There's some different things you can do. If you're going to use skewers, you can either use skewers soaked in water overnight or just dry. If you leave them dry, they'll burn, which can also come in handy if you're going to be serving. If you're going to break things apart into like hors d'oeuvres sizes here. See, this was not soaked, so it burnt and broke. This one was, so stayed together. And the same with a cedar plank. A cedar plank can add flavor to fish. Today we're doing salmon. If you're going to use that, you should soak that overnight. And let's see, moving right along here, we have when you're grilling something with like this is I really like this appetizer. It's shrimp and chorizo. But you're going to have to cut your chorizo so it's similar thickness to the shrimp, so that it cooks evenly. And you're going to have to pre-cook the chorizo because that's obviously going to take a lot more time than the shrimp. And moving along, I made some salmon a little bit earlier, and with this we just used this sea salt and chives. Excuse me, it's a little cold out here. So chives, sea salt, pretty straightforward, and that cedar plank. And you can see this piece of meat is pretty. It's a little thinner on the sides, but it cooked pretty evenly. If you're going to go to a piece of salmon like this one over here, you may have to cut this or fold it over because it's going to cook. This thin part's going to cook really fast. So just something to keep an eye on. And I guess you can't even. I like to cut it off because you can do that, but sometimes you can even tuck it under and make it a similar thickness. All right, and so. Okay, I oftentimes don't use a cedar plank, but I like to use a grill mat here, which is the grill mat will. I'm going to put this fish on. And I didn't season this yet, but it's for that's purchased. I'm going to fold that over there, and the grill mat is going to keep it from burning. The oils they may go off the side and then flame up, but at least it won't burn your fish. And so I'm going to put a little bit of, before we do this, sprinkle a little bit of sea salt. I like it pretty soft. And a little of this. Let's see, a little bit more. The good thing about cooking it this way is you don't have to touch it. I mean, when you close this up, you can check it from time to time, but you don't have to turn it, flip it, just let it cook until it's done, and shouldn't be long. Well, anyway, what do we? I forgot to put the shrimp on. Good thing I have a producer. That's shrimp also. Again. These are going to cook in just a few minutes. They're going to cook a lot faster than the salmon. Anyway, so it'll be lunchtime in about 15 minutes. Thanks for joining us, and hopefully, hopefully I was helpful and got you enthused for grilling. Hope to see you next week. ApplianceMaster.com, 800-752-7123. Don't have to memorize that number. Just remember ApplianceMaster.com. Hopefully, we'll see you next week.